The head of the Indian Army met with his Chinese counterparts in Beijing on Thursday. He will attend several high-level meetings during a 4-day visit. For more, CCTV's Zhong joins us from Beijing with Across China.
Thanks, Mike. General Bikram Singh met top Chinese military officials, Chief of the General Staff of the People's Liberation Army, Fan Fenghui, and General Fan Changlong, Vice Chairman of the Central Military Commission of the CPC. The aim of the meeting was to deepen defense cooperation between Asia's two military neighbors.
Your visit is the first senior military delegation since the formation of India's new government. It reflects the great importance India attaches to bilateral relations.
India attaches the highest priority to its relations with China and is committed to further developing friendly and cooperative relations with your great country.
The China-India border issue is regarded as a major challenge to closer military relations. Right at the top of General Singh's agenda is border security mechanisms that could avoid any conflict in the area. The two nations have already signed a political guideline and reached an initial consensus on the framework to reach a final solution to the border issue. Yet large differences remain before demarcation on the ground can be achieved. However, progress was seen as China and India resumed anti-terror military exercises, and there are plans to expand military exchanges in other fields. During his visit, General Sin is also scheduled to meet other Chinese leaders and inspect military facilities. Mike?
Let's change topics just a bit. What can you tell us about these documents released today showing confessions from Japanese war criminals during World War II, and why now?
That's right, Mike. China released them ahead of the July 7th anniversary that marks the beginning of Japan's invasion of China during the Second World War. After the war, when Japanese war criminals were interrogated, they wrote confessions. And now, China's State Archives Administration has started to release the confessions of 45 Japanese war criminals, one confession a day.
There is always someone in Japan who tries to deny the crimes and aggression of the Japanese army. This hurts the feelings of the Chinese people. That's why we decided to release these materials on the 77th anniversary of the start of the War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, not just as evidence to prove the truth of history, but also to use history as a guide for the people in the present.
The first confession comes from Lieutenant General Keiku Tsukuzi. He confessed to killing over 5,000 Chinese and burning down 18,000 houses. He also wrote, "The actual number may be much bigger due to a fading memory." Suzuki was one of more than 1,100 Japanese war criminals arrested by China. Their confessions amount to more than 200,000 pages. And to other news making headlines now across China. Rescuers have retrieved 3 more bodies from a deadly landslide in southwest Yunnan province. Over 300 rescuers and 7 excavators are working at the scene. There are 10 people still missing. Rescuers say it could take a month to clear all the debris. Chinese scientists have made a breakthrough in the study of Alzheimer's disease. They've established the structure of gamma secretase after 10 years of study. This will increase the understanding of the pathogenesis of the illness. China has about a quarter of the total number of Alzheimer's patients in the world. And that's our look at what's going on across China. Now back to more world news with Mike in Washington.
Thanks so much.